Welcome to Trivia Night, a trial by fire to wash clean the unworthy, but with like a fun party game twist. Need a mosquito, huh? I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And it's not too late to join the audience and play along. Does anyone listen to these tutorials? Who knows? Let's just play. Okay now, first question. Which Eddie Murphy movie has a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time to express yourself. And no, this isn't drawful. I'm using it in a totally different way. Sheesh. A nice way to die. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. Even a stick figure's better than nothing. Come on already! You didn't draw, so now I get to draw. Your blood. Your silence speaks volumes. And now, the scoreboard. Wait, that's supposed to be a scareboard. Dang it. I messed up the joke. Just forget it. It's a scoreboard, okay? It's a scoreboard. Next question. What's the height of the original Squatty Potty? Who picked this one? One of you is still alive. Let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. Being a loser isn't all bad. Losers get to spin the loser wheel. Go ahead and spin it. Yeah, baby, now that's how you spin the loser wheel. For someone who got kidnapped, you are surprisingly lucky. Another peek at the scores. Alright, next question. Which cute little creature produces poop called frass? Time's running out. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Let's play the finger cutting game. I used to call this one Knifey Pointy, but the name didn't test well with the focus group I kidnapped. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. My dog could do it, but he doesn't have fingers. Aim for the tendon. Good news! One less nail to cut. Scoreboard time is a good time to relax, let the tensions of the game drift away, and just reconnect with who we are as people. What I'm trying to say is, enjoy this time. Alright, next question. What mineral is drywall made from? Time's running out! And the correct answer is... this one. You're in for a treat. We're going to play Chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to poison. I'm not exactly known for... Okie dokie, it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Confession, I haven't washed these chalices in a while, so I'm sorry if they taste kinda funky. You still have a chance to survive, but you have to drink. Good to the last drop. If you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. But let's not forget that not drinking is also a punishable offense. Now let's see where that poison is. What? No one drank any poison? That's why I prefer the loser wheel. How about this? Man, life can be unfair sometimes. Although I guess I don't need to tell you that. Around how many baby sea turtles survive to adulthood? And the correct answer is... this. I want to show you something. Oh darn, this is such a mess. There's blood all over this art. The new blood is probably getting all mixed up with the old blood. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Tick-tock, finish up already! Here's that art again, and here's what you did. You did bad. Now bad will be done to you. And you're dead. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. Death is not the end. Let's try another one. How long was Juliet's coma supposed to last in Romeo and Juliet? Time's running out. Who said this? Come with me. Oh fun, a big pile of moolah! Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see who has any kind of moral compass whatsoever. Nobody took the money? Don't make me start to think that humanity is worth redeeming. I never want to think that. Let's try another one. What channel did That's So Raven originally air on? Time's running out. Who said this one? Let's go someplace fun. It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. 9. Now I need an assistant. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. The math says this could go either way, although the fact that you're in a murder dungeon does skew the odds a bit. Roll lower than me or you die. If this is what it took for you to face your gambling problem, then frankly, I'm happy. Oh good, we're just down to 1. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. British Prime Ministers. Tap on each answer that fit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit! Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Don't just stand there. After that body. Fried dough foods. Anytime today, kiddo. Can you stay out of the shadows? Weird Al Yankovic songs. Decisions. We're getting away. Come on. And you're out of here. Subatomic particles. Up. Countries that have a president. Too slow. So sad. Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria. though. The darkness approaches. Mythical creatures with human heads. Just a few more steps! Foods you can eat on the paleo diet. Now can you play with me forever? Events in a decathlon. Just a few more steps. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters. Back again? Well, I can honestly say this is the longest relationship I've ever been in. Let's do it. Okay now, first question. I can't stop thinking about this one. How tall is Kenny G? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What's the best board game? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. The person who wrote the answer with the most votes will die. Pick the answer that makes you go, bad, bad doggy. Look at what you did. No. I won't wait forever. The votes are in. Pain to go around. Here's everybody's scores. Don't get too obsessed with your numbers, though. It's mostly about the killing. I've got more questions for you. Man, this guy would be terrible at Settlers of Catan. What did the Norse god Odin trade in exchange for wisdom? And the correct answer is... this one. one of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for a memory game. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If you want to survive, you'll have to be invincible this round. Did your brain freeze up? Hit send. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How much of it did you remember? But did anyone totally show you up with their own memory? Now that's what I'm talking about. I know I started this by pitting you against each other, but wow, your friends are ruthless. Oh crap, I just realized there's only one of you left alive. That means we should go to the final round now, but it's early, and I'm having too much fun. How about this? If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Let's try this again. What's the second book in George R.R. Martin's The Song of Ice and Fire series? Who picked this one? I have a surprise for you. Let's see who's a wordsmith. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It wasn't easy to make this whole letter grid thing work on your phone, so you're welcome. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Word time, go! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time! Ooh, let's see what you did there. It'll all be over soon. This is the best you guys can do? We barely got going and you're all dead. What about this acid I bought, huh? I can't return it. You make me sick.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go walking around that abandoned strip mall if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A spooky party game where you used your phone to play, I think. I kinda zoned out when the sheriff was going on about it. 5 people died. Looks like heaven just got some bad trivia night partners. Horrible. You know, around here, it's customary to tip an old man after he's told a spooky story. Huh? Oh, get out of here.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the trivia. Okay, first question. If I'm thinking about getting skinny jeans, which style of Levi's should I get? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing Oh look! There's a pile of money on the floor! That's weird! I have got to get more organized about my finances! Take as much money as you want, but take the most money or the least money, and you'll be sorry. Grab that money! The money is so important. You know you want it. Let's see how much money everybody shoved in their pockets. It's punishment time for the most and least greedy. Is the social commentary a little too on the nose? Here's the early scores. These will change over time, probably. That's how scores work. Here's another one. Bike safety is important. What's the proper hand signal for turning right on a bicycle? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. How about this? Which meat is traditionally cooked in the dish coq au vin? Time's running out. Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. You know what you can always count on? Math. Literally. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies. Let's go! Math! 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 How do you feel like you're doing? Good? Keep your focus. Don't let my voice distract you. We're almost out of time. Life is pain. I hope you haunted elementary school so maybe you can learn something. What? Down to one player at this point in the game? Well, call me Christopher Columbus because we're taking a detour. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Let's try another one. What country does the Tropic of Cancer cut through? Time's running out. Who said? This one? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Ugh, look at this mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art, and it was really expensive. The blood, I mean. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that mark again. Now it's time to show your work. Sucks to be you.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go down to that stretch of road where those rich kids hit a guy with a car and tried to cover it up all...
It's sequel time, and if you're worried that this will just be another tired retread of the predecessors, well then, you're right. Let's go. First question. Who's a silly goose? Who's a silly goose? But seriously, who's a silly goose? Time's running out.
Smitty's my name, Quiplash is my game. And it's your game, assuming you paid for it. Okay, I hope you've all done your stretching because we're jumping right in. This is round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Let's see what we got. First off, the title of Rob Schneider's memoir. Okay, vote for your favorite. Up next, the name of a restaurant that only serves grade D meat. Vote on your devices. Your next prompt is the worst topping to put on a cake. Vote now. Coming up next, the worst theme for a slot machine. Time to vote. Moving on, what Sonic the Hedgehog would trade all of his gold rings for? Put in your votes. Next in the hopper, a time you absolutely should not wear white. Okay, vote. Round 1's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Round 2 time, and look sharp because I'm doubling all the point values. Cool, let's see what's what. Our first prompt is a frequently asked question on www.beats.com. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next up, a great way to make friends in a steam room is to remove your towel and blank. Ready, set, vote! Next, who is currently the 5,492nd ranked player in professional tennis? Get to voting! Next in line, the most embarrassing Google search this player has entered. Vote away. And next, the first thing Pinocchio did after becoming a real boy. And vote. Next on the list, the name of a figure skating move yet to be successfully pulled off. It's voting time! Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Here's your word lash task. Let's see those quips. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. Okay, everyone, let's see who got those medals. Bronze, silver, and gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. That's the game. Let's see the final scores. Hey there, I'm Schmitty, and if you're lucky, I'll let you pick one item from the mystery bucket. But first, Quiplash. I don't want to make this weird, but one of you is my secret crush. I know, try not to freak out. Time for round one. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. Let's start this show. Number one on the list, what the raccoons digging in your garbage say about you. Okay, select your favorite quip. Moving on, the 3 ingredients in a drink called the Chicago. Time to vote. And next is a weird thing for a president to announce. I did not have blank with that woman. Next one, how would you spend your first day as U.S. president? Vote now. Okay, next one. You'll realize you shouldn't have picked up that hitchhiker when he says blank. Put in your votes. Next on deck, a job that doesn't exist, but surely would have the highest death rate if it did. Vote away. Moving on, a terrible name for a street. Vote on your devices. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Let's see how you did. Prompt number one is, surprising photos to find on Garfield's phone would be of blank. Okay, choose your favorite. Next, the worst thing to hear during a massage. And vote. Next on the list, the most embarrassing thing that could happen at prom. Ready, set, vote! Next one, the number one thing on Superman's bucket list. Okay, vote. Next in the hopper, this just in a stunning move, Bill Nye the Science Guy has given up his signature bow tie and instead will now wear blank. Get to voting. Your next prompt is the advice a couples therapist would give to Captain America and Bucky. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, there should be greeting cards specifically for this situation. Vote away. That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Make up the full him. Everybody's in. Present your medals now. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze first. Bring out the silver. And gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.